We have a pretty big and complex environment. I think we have around 40 connected, pretty large applications, and we have around 350, close to 400 integration flows right now. I think we are up about 300,000 or 400,000 messages per day. So in an integration platform, you always have business rules and business logics. And we really try to minimize the business logic inside the integrations between, because when the integration does something wrong, it's 99.99% that it's business logic or business ruling that has been the problem. And we can really much prove this now while running this for a year, because we started to implement in production in steps on the project. We didn't do everything and then we did a big release. So we did it in agile parts. So by introducing this to the business, we could see more and more that, okay, it's not very often that the problem that occurs in the integration platform is because of we've done something wrong with the code or something, or that it's an unstable environment. Nearly all the times an error occurs, it's because the business side is sending some kind of data that we do not accept. We have tried to make a clear distinguishment between the data in the integration platform that we own, so that we have ownership for, and what the business owns. So the business do know the data structure, and by doing like a layer between when the data is rejected or accepted into the integration bus, we can also decide whose responsibility is to do like a root cause analysis of this problem. So we have involved the business a lot in having access to Nodinite, and by themselves figure out what the problem is, and actually making a solution themselves and resending a message without us even knowing it. And we also have a thing in our IT department which says that errors should be fixed from the root. We should not resend messages from the platform. This should be done in the sending system. It should be corrected in the sending system. We have stakeholders all around Boliden for Nodinite, and the purpose of Nodinite from the beginning was actually just to confirm that something was delivered to a receiving application, because some people came to us and said, oh, we haven't received this message, and we knew that it was delivered, but we needed a tool for this. So we bought Nodinite for that particular reason. And by doing this, we discovered other ways to use it, and people around the IT floor, the application management, actually saw the power of this tool and how they could use it. So in the beginning, it was a pretty small project, but then it grew really fast, and I got so many questions about it. So we decided to do a project on Nodinite and implement it on all integrations in Boliden and use it as a standard framework for all the logging and monitoring of all the integrations. The business side has had a great value in Nodinite, because they can now also understand our hassle and our problems, and they can solve their own problems, and they do have a much bigger understanding that the data they send do impact other systems. Of course, they might need to change some of their processes, but in the long run, everything gets more tidy and more professional this way. We were really lucky, because as soon as one or two people in the business got hold of this, it spread, and I mean, now we use Nodinite even when we develop integrations. We have Nodinite as we're looking how the data looks when it's going between systems, and it's more than a monitoring tool for us. We use it for everything now. Before Nodinite, the integration team on Boliden was almost seen as the black hole, where data just went in, and it was really hard for people to know what happened to the data inside the integration. a lot of stress was put on us inside the team to either dig up the messages that were wrong or just show them that this is how the data looks. So this was a big part of our job before Nodinite. After Nodinite, we rarely get questioned for our delivery nowadays. We are so transparent with the data when it flows in and when it flows out. All the transformations are shown. So it's been a really, really good tool for us to be more professional. If I say that the return of investment was in 1 year, if we take everything into consideration, I think we're down at only 3 or 4 months. So it was a really good project, and the project is done now. It was released on 1st of January 2021, and yeah, we're still going. We're doing it ourselves now. And this would not have been possible without Nodinite. It's a lot of time and a lot of money to manage integrations, and if we can do this in a really good way, as we have shown, we will save both money and time, and that's really important.